Very much, Dave. Well, these can be very difficult times, right? Dealing with inflation, high gas prices. But now there is a new way for anyone who's feeling discouraged to get some words of affirmation from kindergartners. Students from West Side Elementary have started a new project. The project is called Pep Talk, and we are joined from the teacher who came up with the idea, Jessica Martin. Hi, Jessica.
Hi, great to see you.
Nice to see you too. Thank you for joining us. And so, where did this idea come from?
This is a project I did with my fellow artist and teacher, Ashara Weiss. We have both worked with kids over the last few years and through the pandemic. And the two of us decided to collaborate on a project to really celebrate these children who, through wildfires and a pandemic, and not to mention the trials of even growing up, have an incredible toolbox of coping mechanisms and advice that they need to share with the world. They're absolutely incredible. And we said, these kids really need to share their joy and their wisdom with the world right now, especially with it being as dark as it is right now.
And it is certainly very dark with so many issues. And I didn't even mention Ukraine and what we're seeing with that catastrophe over there. So how does the program work? Let's say, for example, I get off the morning news here and I need a little pep talk because, I got up so early. So how does it work?
Exactly. There's two elements to it. There's some flyers that we have all over town in our hometown of Healdsburg, and the kids made motivational flyers with little tear-off strips. So maybe it says "Hope for You," and there's little tear-off strips that say "Hope" on the bottom. You could tear one of those off and put it in your pocket. And then the other element is the hotline. And you can call that hotline and listen to the kids' voices giving you pep talks and words of wisdom. And it's absolutely adorable and also incredibly profoundly moving as well to hear these kids. We've been hearing from people all over the world just saying how it has really made their day. We were getting over 11,000 calls an hour last night.
Wow.
I just got word that our hotline, the current number crashed, and we have a backup number. Would you like me to share it with you?
We'll put that up on cron4.com so that people can, take the time to go and write down the number. But in the meantime, tell me some of the words that the kids say. Empathy is something that we try and strive as parents to tell our kids and that kind of stuff. But actually watching them in action is really quite even better, and it kind of is a full circle, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, when we presented this project to the kids, the only prompt that we gave them really was imagine or think of a time where it was just a hard time for you and someone gave you some advice or something that you figured out on your own. What would you like to share with the world? And so everything that they say on the hotline is completely unprompted. These are things that come from their own life experience. Some kids say things, the kindergarten, for example, they decided to say something all together, and they all worked together to decide. And they said, keep trying, don't give up. And other kids, it ranges from you can do it to bro, you look great to I trust you to make things right. So pretty incredible advice from these kids.
And how long do you think that you're going to keep going with this?
We hope to just keep it up indefinitely. We just yesterday, it sounds like we secured some full sponsorship that should at least get us through this time of really high call volume. And then we're also getting some donations from some very generous callers. And that should help us be able to pay for the hotline fees for as long as we can. I hope we can just keep this up forever.
Well, Jessica Martin, thank you very much. We'll put all of the information on crown4.com so that if you need a little pep talk, you can get one easily.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jessica. Have a good weekend.
You as well.